An exciting 2-2 draw with Altrincham today for FC Telford United in Vanarama National League North, and I have manager Gavin Cowan with me. Gavin, I think you've just remarked there that second Saturday in a row of his centre half has put one in from long distance against you, and the points have got away again.
Yeah, ultimately I think it's a brilliant performance from the lads in terms of what I asked them to do, and very, very proud of them and their attitude and application. But yeah, they're just fine margins. We've got to be a bit more reliable in possession when really we felt quite comfortable. They had a lot of possession, which we assumed was going to happen, but lads just did everything I asked to a T, and we couldn't quite get it over the line.
Was that part of the plan to allow Altrincham to have that position, because they had quite a lot in the first half, didn't they? But didn't look like doing an awful lot with it.
No, and that's really just hard to beat. It could be a different strategy Tuesday because obviously both teams have had a look at each other. But yeah, ultimately you've got to be hard to beat against teams who are really comfortable in possession. It's a really nice way they play at times. But I felt like if we could be brave when the ball turned over and lend a pass in possession, that we'd come out and get some positives like we did really. It was very difficult to do that first half with the weather conditions, but when we come out second half, we went in at 1-0 at half time, and you come out second half and you understand then it's a very different game. That I felt like we were in their half for a good 25-30 minutes, and we felt very comfortable and dominant. When we got to 2-1, just tactically just felt like I needed to shore up the midfield, which we did, and again wouldn't change that. It looked great, but again, ball comes into your front man. We've got to be a little bit more reliable, and he spanks it in from 30 yards out. It's tough one to take, and then really we were hanging on towards the end because obviously they had the momentum, but up until that point I felt very confident and very sure that we were going to get the 3 points. But football sometimes has that habit, like it is doing a lot this season, of biting you on the backside.
Sure. You spoke about that being hard to beat, and once again you've had the benefit of a really early goal in this game, haven't you, from Brendan Daniels? Not entirely sure that it was intended, but
I think the first one was. I think he intended the first one. Obviously, it came back to him. I think that one was intended. I don't know about the second one because I think I haven't asked him yet. But he's probably the only player on the pitch that I could see would have the audacity to do that. He does it in training constantly and just catches you unawares, and with that wonderful left footers. And he deserves it. His energy and his work rate and his attitude and application. He's had a little bit of a reputation in the past of being a little bit of a stroppy git, but actually with us he's a pleasure to have around the place, and great guy. His attitude and application on the pitch, his work rate, and he's always going to benefit because he's got the quality to couple that work rate. So he deserved his 2 goals today. I'm really pleased for him.
Yeah, I was going to say perhaps on Tuesday, I know Ryan Barnett was the player who caught the eye on Tuesday, but Brendan Daniels on Tuesday again played well and followed it up with another good game today.
Brendan's caught the eye for me the last 8 games, if I'm honest. That's probably the 9th game he's really been at the levels I expect him to be. So I asked him to be consistent, and he did. And that's what he decided to do, and that's what he has done. I've been really pleased with his level of performances, and it's the old saying, isn't it? If talent doesn't work hard work. Talent doesn't, whatever it is. What was it again?
If talent doesn't work hard, then hard work will beat talent. That's the one.
Good job,
Get there between us.
Yeah, good. But yeah, it's that saying, isn't it, that I can't say. He's a real reflection of that, and when he does work hard, you just see his talent shine through, and like I say, he's a pleasure to have around the place, and I hope he can continue those consistent performances because he's really benefiting the team at the moment. Okay.
Now, you suggested that you might not take exactly the same approach on Tuesday with the same opponents again, and we've spoken about that the difficulty of playing the same team twice in quick succession.
Yeah, I honestly can't tell you how we'd go now. We've got to size up how the legs are feeling and how the boys are feeling, and whether there's any injuries, and obviously they'll be doing the same, so it'll be a completely different game, I would imagine. But it's nice to size each other up, and we go again almost like a 2-leg game now. We've got to go there, and we've got to get to the next round really. So yeah, look, if you'd have said if we'd have won today and got a draw there Tuesday, I'd have taken it. So I've just asked the lads not to be too despondent. They feel like they should have won the game today, which I'd agree with on the balance of play and chances. Their goalkeeper's pulled 2 phenomenal saves off. He's got no right to save. Certainly the second one with Barney. But yeah, if we can go there and get the win, we're sort of back on track a little bit. So it'll be a tough task. Obviously, they're a good side, but they know how good we are now. So I'm sure it'll be an enjoyable game for the neutral.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for your time,
Cheers,
Gavin.
Rich.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Thank
mate.
you.
Cheers.